I know what it is too.
Yeah, okay. And we finished that crate of 10 within 2 minutes.
Holy
this beer
shit!
pong.
Were you just
Talking
like
about beer right now, if you guys are curious.
Were you were just shotgunning them or something? Like Christ.
Oh, we put 3 in at once, and you can literally drink 3 of these cans within
Jesus fuck.
6
You
seconds.
know my friend, I have a Ukrainian friend, right? He moved to Canada. He fucking beer bonged half a bottle of whiskey.
Shit. Fuck that. I hate whiskey.
Like, yeah, I was like, Zhenya, really? This is the same guy that owns that fucking Mercedes, right? Holy shit.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, Zhenya, you gonna do this? He's like, I'm good to do this. I'm like, okay. He does it. 5 minutes later, walks outside, takes the biggest god. Oh, 1 second, sorry.
I'll be right back.
I'm really thirsty. I had a fucking something stuck in my throat there. Who's gonna be right back?
Me.
Oh. Okay.
See how what I can.
He takes the biggest fucking drag I've ever seen, right?
Yeah.
Like he finished off the joint basically, and it was full. And then he's like, "Holy shit, bro, we gotta find a ladder. We gotta sleep on the roof." I'm like, "What the fuck?" And the entire rest of the party is looking for a ladder.
That sounds like a good party.
It was. I passed down the bush. Yeah, she's pretty hot.
Yeah, man.
It's got to be the most creative twist I've ever seen on a sexy nurse costume.
I know what you mean. She just run me up and she's like, "I'm stood outside, I'm freezing." I was like, "Go inside then." It's like, "Yeah, there's too much noise in there."
Go inside then.
Yeah, I was like, "Well, it was your own fault. You went out wearing pretty much like fuck all." And she's like, "Oh yeah, I know." And then some kid comes out. She goes, "What are you doing on the phone?" And she's like, "I'm talking to my dad." And I'm like, "Wow, really?" Because right, she's actually only 16. That's really bad, isn't it?
That's not that bad.
I'm 20.
Intelligence, hit points.
That's not that. I don't think that's that bad. If it's like the opposite way, like if you're like, I'm 16, right? If I was going to have like a 13-year-old, I would think that'd be fucking bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I was 20, I'd go after 16-year-olds. Fuck that.
Yeah. But my
Welcome
brother's 16.
to
My younger brother's the same age.
my
there you go.
Vanguard Saga of Hero Let's Plays with Xpros. And
That's
Cage.
so weird that me and your brother are the same age. That's weird.
We're talking about stuff guys talk about.
Talking
Crafting.
about stuff guys talk about.
Beer and girls.
Aaron girls. Jordan's kind of left out in this one though, because he lives in like Martinsville, and I don't think they're. Are you guys big on parties there?
Well, yeah. Not as big as you guys. You guys
Holy
are
shit.
hardcore.
We're hardcore. We are.
Parents' worst
I'm
idea
gonna
is
go
to leave
out.
me alone with a box of candy.
You know, last weekend I was at a party, and it was -8, snowing, and it was outside around a fucking fight. And people don't even give a shit. Canadians are just like, fuck it, we'll party in the snow. Fuck this, we got a big ass bonfire going on. My feet were so fucking cold, it wasn't even funny. I was just wearing a goddamn sweater. That's all I was wearing.
That's dedication for you, that is.
Whoa, Kobe.
That is dedication.
The reason I'm not talking is because you guys are. So, welcome, Mr. jordk. Please subscribe. I'm MLG.
Are you doing a recording right now?
Yeah.
Why do you always do it while people are in the call? I feel like that would be so horrible for like people to listen to because it'd be really confusing.
Well, that's why I was trying to talk earlier.
Well, welcome. Xpros here.
Well, no, that's why first and only episode you'll ever see him in.
No, he's gonna make a let's play apparently. What are you gonna do, Xpro?
What do you think I'm gonna do?
LOL.
Yeah.
Everyone does LOL though. I'll join
Bugga.
you. Actually, I can't really.
Xpro. Do something. What else do you play that's like different? Like, what do you like to play? Fallout. You like Fallout, right? Can your computer run it?
Yeah.
My computer
It runs
could.
it, but I don't think it'll run it while using a recording
You know,
program,
what do you use to record though? This is the thing.
I don't. I haven't recorded before.
Okay, what's the specs of your computer? I can probably tell you. Don't
it's got a
laugh. My
sticker on the
specs are
front.
shit. My specs are shit, so don't laugh.
Yeah, Cades are horrible.
Mine
I
is
can
an
record
Intel
like
Pentium
a
D.
little bit. Okay, you got a Pentium, so it's a little bit worse than mine actually. I thought you said you had a decent.
No, that's my brother's computer. That's decent.
Well, just
It
go.
is.
Can you just ask your brother if you can use it?
Yeah. He lets me use it if I want to play games. and stuff.
Yeah, just be like, hey, can I use this to record?
What's my question?
Right, I'll tell you my specs. Intel Pentium D, CPU
Oh,
2.8 gigahertz, 2.5 gigabyte of RAM.
Okay,
That's
I don't know.
horrible.
Never mind. Never mind. You won't be able to record on that. What's your brother's got?
I don't know, like 5 gig.
5 gigs. See, and what's the core? That's basically all I need to know.
I have no idea.
If you got a 5 gig, it's probably at least an i3, and if you got an i3 and 5 gig, you can record and play Fallout 3 seamlessly.
Yeah.
So just like you could just use his, because you like Fallout, and like basically you want to play a game you like, but also you want to play a game that's not too overused.
Yeah,
That's why I did Dead Island. There's like no Dead Island out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dead Island is fucking fun, but at the same time scares the shit out of me.
How?
Really?
Yeah, it's the fucking like when I have my headphones on, it's like there's like this certain like environmental type thing to it where all of a sudden it'll be dead. There'll be nothing. There'll be no one and nothing, and you won't hear anything, and then all of a sudden you hear, and then you're like, look, you're like, holy fuck, and the zombie will just be running at you, and then you walk up to things that are on the ground dead, and they're not making any noise, and then you like walk a little closer, and then they'll just go and just grab you, and I'm like, holy fuck. Ugh.
Do you know how to get around that?
You're just a pussy.
Yeah, I know how to get around it.
Grow some balls.
Basically, I have to get a better weapon because I'm shit right now. There's one of those big fuckers, right? In my last like episode, basically this big fucker raped me.
Isn't that what happens with you all the time?
Oh, right.
Shit on me. Yeah, big fuckers always rape me, Jordan. It's horrible.
I know. Oh, lag. Why is... Oh, right back.
It's not really the overall scariness of it. It's just that things jump out at you. And it's just, I don't like it. But I do like it. It's a love-hate relationship. Me and Dead Island. I actually did a Let's Play using this other guy. And that was bad. Like, I don't know if you've played the downloadable content. But there's there's one where it's like the army guy.
Yeah.
That one was fucking creepy. It was pitch black at the start. Like you can't see shit.
I've seen my brother play it. I haven't played it.
And I couldn't get around in that one. Like I could not figure out where the fuck I was or anything. So.
Yeah, it looked quite difficult.
So I just went
come here.
almost starting.
Oh, I hate being home.
Xpro, can you drive the fuck over to like Ireland or wherever Claire lives and just bitch slap her and say get the fuck on Skype?
Probably could if I could drive.
Well,
You can't drive yet?
No.
Do you have your license?
No.
Holy sheesh!
How old
I can't
are you?
afford it.
How much is it?
20.
How much is it though?
It's 50 quid for a provisional license, and then it's like 300 quid for lessons. And
Are
then
you
level 2.
legit?
Yeah.
And you
Fucking-
spent $600 on League of
Dude,
Legends.
come to Canada. It's free in Canada.
Fuck right off.
What do you
No,
mean
it's
it's
not,
free
is
in
it?
Canada?
Yeah, it is. It's free. Driving courses are free.
No, they're-
What?
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
No, they're not.
Through community services, which a lot of community services offer them.
Mm-mm.
Like I don't know, Hudson Bay. If you're not in high school, you can still take driving tests for free. So
Do you do driver's ed over there?
yeah,
Ah, see, we don't do that here.
and it's free. Free as a bitch. Goes by. Oh. Now I just have to drive with my fucking instructor 3 more times. Then I can go for my test in February.
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 So
I'll
does
take
like
League of
do
Legends.
people come from Tisdale or what?
No, well, no. The person who does it, she's like a person for the division. She goes She goes to Tisdale. She goes to Hudson Bay. She goes to Porcupine. Like all those towns in that area. She teaches all that. So she does like 1 class a week, I think. But I don't know. I don't take on anymore considering I did last year.
Whoa.
And it was easy as hell. It was just like pass my test.
Yeah, but the actual driver's test is hard.
The driver's test isn't actually that hard if you. Well, I guess
not like
you,
the paper test.
Jordan, no, I know. The actual.
I guess for me, because I live in the city.
You live in the city, you'll be fucked. But I live in a small town, so it's basically like no big deal.
Yeah, you're fine. That's not even fair. We're not getting Hudson Bay.
But you can come to Hudson Bay and take it. You know.
Yeah, I know. I told my dad that's what we should have done. But.
No, you can actually still take your test here, though.
I know.
Do it.
The new champion for League of Legends.
Yeah, I seen that. Jordan showed me that. But he's not ranged. He's not ranged, so I won't use him because all I use is ranged.
That's gay.
I'm sorry. That's what I've used my entire life for every video game I've played in my life.
You're cool. You're cool.
It's all about the stealth assassin, short range. Yeah.
So basically,
yeah.
Josh is always a rogue. If Josh played WoW, he'd be a rogue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I have half an hour and this game's being really uneventful right now.
Josh, I'll give you the Psycho Sunset logo.
And
you should make them like 6 shirts. And like when I release the trailer, we'll be like, we got shirts for sale if you guys want to buy it to help support us. Because we're also taking donations as well.
I'm so confused.
And I hope I'm like 75% sure it'll be not like a huge takeoff, like millions, but like at least a couple thousand views on the trailer.
For what?
For Psycho Sunset.
I don't know what that is.
So I fucking tell you this every day. Every day.
I don't.
Yeah, it's the Fallout like series we're doing, live action series.
Oh.
I swear to God, I've told you this once already today too. Yeah, I was like, I'm editing. You're like, what are you editing? I'm like, Psycho Sunset. You're like, what's that? And then I had to explain.
No, you said I'm editing a video. I was like, okay. No, I thought you were editing your intro. Oh, they're back.
I did those like 3 days ago.
I'm gonna play as Warwick.
Warwick. Didn't he kill that fucking like champion everybody wanted to be in the game, and he was like, he had a fish?
Yeah, what's his fucking name? Earth the Manti or something like that.
He had a fish.
I've got Firefang Warwick skin, and it's sick.
It's cray.
It is crazy.
Xpro, I lost my job over three weeks ago, and I still feel like I have more money saved up than you.
You probably do. I've got £3 in the bank at the moment.
Oh my God.
Really? I have like I have like $1,200.
I hate you.
Actually,
save up that much money?
That's my money myself, but then for like university, I have like 50K.
I've never seen that much money in my life.
Well, yeah.
I get paid every week. I get paid about 100.
My dad is like the manager of like a big OSB mill, which is basically like that really thin board made out of wood chips. And then my mom is like the boss of all the nurses in my town.
Oh, that explains a lot then.
So they're just like loaded. My mom doesn't like to admit she's loaded, but yesterday she hired a fucking maid.
No way.
So I was like, Mom, you just admitted to the entire town of Hudson Bay that you have money. When you hire a maid.
Oh, so many people.
When you hire a person to personally work under you, you have more money than regular.
Exactly. Although, saying that, I reckon in about 3 years' time, my family will be millionaires.
Why?
Because my mum had an accident where she fell out of a like a trailer thing at work and lost the use of one of her legs. Well, she can walk and stuff, but she can't feel one of her legs anymore.
Oh, really?
And we had a solicitor come over and he said, yeah, you can get a big old claim that's probably around like 1.5 to 2 million, and I'm sat there like, holy fuck!
Xpros like all the items I can buy in League.
I know, crazy.
All the items I can buy in League.
If I hadn't spent any money on League, I'd have a bit of money saved actually.
Yeah, how much have you spent? $600 our money?
Yeah, your money be like $600.
Oh my goodness, that's intense. How?
I spent like $150 on a microphone and a couple dollars on some games, and that's about all I spent during the entire time that I actually held the job. And then I was just like, it's actually kind of good to live with my parents, like not be on my own, because I can just be like, hey mom, wanna pick me up some fucking Smirnoff Ice? And I don't have to pay for that shit.
See, I have to pay for my beer.
I don't. That's
That's
great.
why I have no money.
Yeah, Cade. Man, are we still doing that apartment together? Us two?
You mean
When you live in Saskatoon.
Oh yeah, when I live in Saskatoon, probs. Well,
I
of
think that's a
course.
good
I don't
idea.
know. I'm gonna live in Saskatoon for sure for a year because I gotta take a bartending course.
And I'm
And
gonna
then
live
I'm
in
just gonna go over to the UK, say hi to Xpro, work as a bartender. How much money do bartenders make with tips in the UK at a decent bar?